Hello. My echo sounds weird, and I don't know why. Actually, I kind of know why. It's because I was cleaning the mixer the other day because there's just been all this dust on it from not cleaning it for so long. And then, you're cleaning stuff and you bump some knobs and you don't mean to, and you think you set them back to how they should be, and they're not. So that's kind of what happened. Let me see if this is... Oh, wow. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe a little too extreme there. Okay, yeah. So, hey, it's your girl pal Rory here for another week with the Allman radio show at allman.net. And that was my pals Warcake, Philomena, from their new album Puce that just came out yesterday through Tern and Crow. So now you can go listen to the whole thing on their Bandcamp page that I'll post a link to later, or you can look at last week's playlist and see it there. And I wanted to start this week's show with that song because when I did an exclusive debut of another song from the album, that's when the streams cracked out for the show. So it didn't work as what I'd planned at all. I guess unless maybe you checked out the replay or somebody did. I would say somebody did. I hope. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to make sure that this week it was possible to actually hear something from Warcake. So there you go. And it's pretty cool to actually have a show coming up. Imagine that, shows. Wow, I remember shows. So that's for anybody in the vicinity of Minneapolis. can't talk. It'll be at the Hook and Ladder Theater. I don't know, maybe, I think it's some kind of limited seating arrangement, so you probably want to have a look at that if you're so inclined pretty soon. Yeah. This is what do I got? I have the usual Bandcamp funds. I have maybe my least creative song set for the week, or since I've been doing these sort of theme sets. And this is I call it the baby set, because we have stuff like a cover of Baby Love by Annie Philippe, or Harvey and Doc with the Dwellers, Oh Baby, a song that you're really not going to like by a band called The Swingers, called Baby Doll. That's spelled BAY-HAY, so maybe it's not even baby at all. Anyway, so I just had a bunch of these songs sitting around, and I kind of noticed, maybe I should play all these as part of the baby set, for whatever that's worth. So there's that. Zach will be by halfway through, and we'll do the I'm Allowed thing and talk a bunch of nonsense. And that'll be that. So what I'm going to play next is by Beethoven, not the composer, but the band from Ireland that was relatively short-lived. Although they kind of have a history. You can read about the whole thing behind them. It's a pretty long story, but this was put out originally in 1989 and then was reissued last year through a label called Allchival. And from their Bandcamp page, it says, next on Allchival is a compilation tracing the musical pursuits of Cork's via Belfast, Finbar Donnelly, and his trilogy of bands, None Attacks, Five Go Down to the Sea, and Beethoven, before his untimely death by drowning in London's Hyde Park in 1989. So, yeah, there's a whole whack more of his stuff on this. I guess it's probably a collection of everything that he put out, as in Finbar Donnelly. And I'm a little mixed on how I feel about the majority of the stuff on this. It's interesting, but it's not something I think I'd want to listen to that frequently. It's somewhere between Oingo Boingo and Scratch Acid. You'll find out what I'm talking about in a minute when I play this song. So it's called Channel Blocks, and it has a question at the end of it. So I don't know, would you say Channel Blocks? Maybe that's how you should say it. And it appeared originally, like I said, in 1989 on an EP called Him Ghoulie Ghoulie Man Dem through the Sonata label, but then this reissue again is through Allchival. So yeah, we'll get to that right now, and a whole whack more Bandcamp finds and who knows what else. So that's it. Channel Blocks. Whoops.
Get out of here, you goddamn jackass.
I just got the news, I understand you're married, while your friends are congratulating you. I'll add my 2 cents and I'll convey my feelings. So here's wishing all the worst of luck to you. May the troubles that you have all be big ones. I hope every dress he buys you turns to blue. May your love with him be one big mass of heartaches. May the worst of all that's bad come to you. I hope everything he touches starts to hurtin', 'cause I know that he'll be touching you a lot. If you think I won't revenge, well, you're right, I really do. So here's wishing all the worst of luck to you. So here's wishing all the worst of luck to you.
There we go. That was Pork Belly, Scab Picker. That's from their new EP they just put out. What was it? May 5th. And yeah, it's called Live+Fried. And that's good. That was a self-release thing. Bobby Barnett before that, Worst of Luck from a 1963 Sims single. Jack Nitzsche, The Last Race from a 1964 Reprise single before that. Then it was School Damage. The name of the song was Xmas Song, which kind of makes sense when you think about the little progression they have with the do that thing. So yeah, that comes from an album called A to X that they put out in 2018 by means of Chapter Records. What else? Aerofall from Russia. The song was 23. It's taken from Forms, which Hands and Moment put out in 2017. And then to start things, Beethoven Channel Blocks. Taken from Hiding from the Landlord, a collection of a bunch of different albums that I don't even really think are sequenced according to how they appeared on the record. The songs just are all over the place on there. I don't know why they did it that way. Anyway, yeah, so originally that came out, or that song was put out in 1989 and then was reissued as part of this collection last year through Allchival, which I wonder if I'm pronouncing properly. Allchival. Allchival? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, that was, like I said, new Pork Belly I just played. And keeping it in the theme of new stuff. This album isn't even completely out yet, but there's a couple of songs from it that are on the Bandcamp page, and that is Pay P, the song and the title of the album being Ça Va Aller, and it will properly come out on August 1st, but they decided to put these 2 songs out of 7 on the Bandcamp page a couple days ago, so hey, have a listen. And then there's also a 2018 radio session on their Bandcamp page too, which includes at least this song that I'm going to play, a version of that, and then I think there might be some others that they did versions of as well. So yeah, we'll get to that in a second, and then Zach will be by halfway through, and then there's the, silly baby set thing I got going on and everything else, so... It's just not ringing out the right way. Is it? Anyway, here we go.
Souvent, mes amis, correspond à un réel bonheur qui n'est pas le mien peut-être, mais que ma bouche saisit avec la grande reconnaissance d'une peau blanche, bronzée, nuage. Comment se dit ça va aller? Comment s'écrit ça va aller? Mais s'il faut mourir, je la prends en main. Les frais d'une gourmandise à l'esprit enfermé. C'est mon art préféré. Je n'ai personne avec qui la partager. Je la partage avec moi-même. Je crois que c'est à cette heure-ci qu'il faut faire l'amour. Oh, oh, au cœur de cri, rêvé encore cerné d'une bouche biseauée. Comment s'écrire, ça va aller. Comment se dire, avale, ça va aller. Meurs s'il faut mourir. Pleure s'il faut plus rire. Ça va aller. Avale, avale.
punks start hassling decent people, I make it my business.
Like I do remember you by. Come on baby, give me something. I do remember you by. It's just a little bit of something. That's so love all night. Say where I'm going to my baby tomorrow night. Say where I'm going to my baby tomorrow night. Oh well, we won't argue and we won't fight. Oh, please give me something. I do remember you by. Come on baby, give me something. I do remember you by. It's just a little bit of something. That's so love won't die. Where I'm going to my baby tomorrow night. See where I'm going to my baby tomorrow night. Well, we won't argue and we won't fight. Give me something. I do remember you by. Come on, baby, give me something. I do remember you by. It's just a little bit of something. That's so love won't die, won't die, won't die, won't die, won't die, won't die.
Hey, that was Bill Allen and the Backbeats. Please Give Me Something from a 1958 Imperial single. There was also, before that, Foammm, Leipzig, from a self-titled album put out by Sheep Chase in 2019. I wish I was in Leipzig too, or could go there easily, even though it's not so far away. It's complicated. Okay, what was before that? BBI, yeah. Headcheese Heartthrob from an EP of the same name. They have a newer thing out as well called Picnic with Grandma's Foot. That came out in 2018, but Headcheese Heartthrob. I guess it's more of an album. That came out in 2017. And that was a self-release thing. Then it was Gritz and Mineralogy with the really neat guitar sound, kind of spring reverby, muted, weird thing going on there. Taken from their tape EP put out by Sad Tapes in 2018. And then started it with Pays P. Silva Ale from, or I guess the title track from the forthcoming album. Let's see, I'm going to play something by Kidney Trauma next. They're from here in the Czech Republic as well, but I don't think they're still active. This came out in 2016, and it's the most recent thing on their Bandcamp page. So the song I'll play is 12:34, as in if you looked at the clock and it's a digital clock and said 12:34 with the colon and all. And it's from a self-titled album, which was put out by the NAAB crew, also known as the Noise Assault Agency Budweiss, who do lots of cool shows down around that way too. I don't know if these guys, where are they from? It doesn't say on their Bandcamp page. Oh well. So yeah, get to that, get to some more stuff, and you know, that'll do it.
you kidding? I'm getting an abortion and I can't wait.
Dostała pajacykana, nowy rok. Pajacyk nóżką kikał w brzuch, tył i bok. Strasznie miły był i cieszyło bardzo mnie, że pajacyk tańczy jak ja chcę.
Hey, yeah. That was Piss Factory, Simplify, and they put that out in 2019 through Psychic Hysteria, released the same name. They're from Melbourne, Australia. There's all kinds of cool music coming out. Actually, they made a couple of posts recently on their Facebook page talking about how folks in the group have some other bands they're in and have stuff coming out and what have you. So take a gander at that. What else did we hear? What did I play? Reality. The song was Bitter from Flennon Number 10, a compilation put out by Flennon last year. Then there was Ali Babke and Skadodovi. So yeah, my Polish. Pajacek, which I believe translates to puppy. And that comes from an album called Kivat Yadni Nasi. I don't know what that means. I didn't bring it up on Google Translate. It came out in 1969 through Pronet. Then it was Ufer, which is a collaboration between Anna of Sprodelippen and Eric Peters. The song was Dum Dum, and it comes from the self-titled Ufer album. Of course, that was put out by Latens last year and started with Kidney Trauma 1234 or 1234 from their self-titled 2016 album through and you know something? It is time to call the Zachmeister right now.
I hope I keep my mailman called Mr. Mac away from Zach.
My name is Meg and I'm scared and sad.
Okay. It's a Colin. Is he going to answer?
Hello there, my friend. How are you?
Hey, Buckaroo. What's going on?
Not too much. Not too much at all. I just getting ready to have some lunch in a moment.
Oh, what's that going to consist of?
You know, I actually pretty much eat cereal for lunch every single day.
Yeah, just because you can.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's not really a lunch.
Yeah, it doesn't not make
item.
sense though.
Yeah, it's more of a. I guess it's more of a brunch item, but yeah, it really does the proverbial trick for me. I'll tell you that.
That's good.
I have this. There's this specific kind of. Well, it's granola that I get. It's a maple pecan granola, and then I put this chocolate. You know, like kind of like Nutella. Okay. I put that on top of it, and then this is going to sound pretty deranged and decadent, but I then put chocolate syrup on it. And then I have I use coconut milk, like the creamiest coconut milk I can find. So yeah, pretty deranged and decadent.
That's quite the concoction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's some barking in the background there. Somebody else wants some cereal, I guess.
Yeah, keep it down. You're not. No one called you to be interviewed.
Maybe later.
Big mouth. Yeah. Man. God, what would he say?
Rough.
Yeah. I feel like he'd have a lot on his mind.
Yeah, probably. What's going on today other than some cereal eating?
There's a geology museum in Columbus that I heard just reopened. It's one of my favorite places to go in Columbus, but it's been closed because of the because of COVID. But now that a lot of people are getting their vaccinations, they've reopened it.
Okay.
So yeah, my plan is to go and check that out today. I really like it. I really like it because there's never anybody in there. I always have it pretty much It's not like a museum where you're having to wait for exhibits. I always have it to myself. Not always, I'd say most often I have it to myself. I'm not. It's not crowded. And the older gentleman that runs it is he's an interesting guy. He's obviously a geologist, and he's been all around the world, like digging for, taking part in different not architectural,
geographical, or not?
No,
not really. No. What?
I forget that word. Yeah, but that's what he does. But he's taking part in a. He helps archaeologists. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. So he helps archaeologists. Like, he teams up with them, I guess is the best way to say it. And then he's been all over the world, on some really famous digs. So I really and he does not mind to talk. I'll tell you that. He's a talkative older man. He looks to be in like his probably mid to late 80s. He's very, very, very old, but he's very spry and sharp, and I really enjoy his company. So. Yeah, I'm hoping that I get to spend some time with him today. I was going before the pandemic. I was going down there like I don't know, about once a week.
Oh wow!
Just shooting the shit with him, because it's free to go in there. So,
how big is it?
It's pretty small. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know how to quantify it exactly, but I think it's kind of like 2 or 3 mid-sized rooms, I would say.
All right. Yeah.
So not that big at all. And then there's a research library next to there, and they have these. They have like the largest collection of Russian icons, like the paintings that have the gold leaf in them. They have the largest collection of those in the world, and all kinds of like old journals. Like medieval journals from Russian monks and that sort of thing that you can ask to see and look at. So I think I'm going to go. I really enjoy icons. So yeah, I think I'll go and check that out after that, because it's right in the same part of it's on the campus of Ohio State University. So.
Yeah, you could bring him some cereal while you're at it too.
Yeah, if only I could eat some cereal while I'm looking at priceless Russian icons.
Yep.
I don't see why.
We can all aspire to do in life, if only we could.
Yeah, I really don't see why I wouldn't be able to eat something that is very messy while I'm looking at incredible, remarkable, one-of-a-kind, priceless artifacts. What kind of restrictive world are we looking at, or are we living in? That's the question I have for everyone. If we can't do that, like what can we do?
Yep, and it's only getting more restrictive.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about you, my man? What have you been up to?
Well, it's funny because to talk with you for the new setup here, where we're not using the phone, I had to just temporarily move some things around to position myself between the 2 microphones that I use, because I use the one that I always use plus now, like the laptop microphone, it just makes it easier. And I just noticed all these fucking cobwebs all over the place that I wouldn't normally see because I'm not usually in this position where I'm standing right now. So that's one thing I'm going to have to get up to. Man, they're so proficient here, the spiders are, with cobwebs. Like, I make an effort every week to try and find some, and I'll vacuum up however many, but in spite of my best efforts, there's always just more that I'll find after the fact, and it kind of annoys me, but I don't know what else to do about it. Yeah, so
I kind of like cobwebs. I'm a cobweb fan. I'll leave them up.
Yeah,
it gives that nice haunted house feel. Columbus is not a spider town though. I don't think I've ever seen any cobwebs in our house here.
Oh, well, I'll have to send you a few in the mail then.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to just get like the when I was living in Tennessee, there was spiders galore, Like it was I would occasionally clean them out, and then 2 days later they would have everything rebuilt, and there'd be cobwebs everywhere. It was like, it was very much like the haunted house, the haunted house style.
Yeah,
it was very much like that.
I wouldn't begrudge somebody else for keeping their house in the haunted house style outside of Halloween. That's okay with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I see where you're coming from too. It's like it doesn't look clean. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I've just gone through this big phase of cleaning out the house because it's finally not ridiculously busy like it was this time last year. So it's like, well, maybe I should clean up some of this year-old dust and I don't know, just move things around and get rid of some garbage and stuff. So yeah, that's been going on, and I'm just working on this visa for staying here for another year in the Czech Republic, and I don't know, starting to get back to working on music again because the guys and I have been practicing and stuff, but with that, I had just been trying to get some other stuff out of the way while that's been going on, while I've been trying to get this new song down, but I'm going to get writing some new things of my own this week to hopefully give to them later on. And I don't know, it's just I haven't really stopped much, even though, work hasn't been as bonkers lately. There's just a bunch of other things to catch up on, and plus trying to do the usual, like this show and exercise and all that kind of baloney. So, it's always something. I don't hurt for a lack of things to do, I'll put it that way. Yeah,
that's strange. I feel like I have so much time on my hands. Like I have a shocking amount of time on my hands that I'm always kind of trying to figure out what to, I have a pretty a relatively rigid kind of schedule or routine, I guess you'd call it. Like I'll get up, I'll meditate for about 20 to 30 minutes. I will read, usually read some poetry. I'll write. Well, actually, I guess the first thing I do is I have a dream journal. So if I've had any dreams, I'll write in the dream journal. And then after that, it depends on if I'm working. I'm the same as you. Like last week, I only worked 2 days, and this upcoming week, I'm only working 1 day. So, yeah, I really, it's very, very slow there. If I'm busy there, then I have almost no time to myself. Or if I'm in a relationship, I'll have a lot less time. But yeah, I've been kind of trying to adjust to find things to do, because I feel like I have a lot of time on my hands, and so I do go on. I walk at least 10 miles every day, so that's something that, as you know, takes up a good chunk of the day. That takes up
sure does
4 hours or something along those lines. Yep. Usually 3 to 4 hours. It's going to take. I'll walk 3 to 4 hours every day, I'd say, without fail. And then in the evening I'll write in a journal. I'll usually read a little bit, and then I've been rewatching The Simpsons. So I've been been given that another spin. I hadn't seen them in like 20 plus years now. I just kind of wondered if I loved them when I was a kid, and I wondered if I still thought they were funny. And I realized it's still very, very funny, particularly like some of the early seasons. They're very good.
It is still funny. Well, to a certain point, I gave up on it probably in like what? I don't know, 2010 maybe even a bit before that, because the quality seemed to be kind of suffering around then. But yeah, the earlier stuff is top notch. Even now to watch it, it's still great.
Yeah, it's really excellent. I stopped having a TV after I graduated from high school in 1999. I didn't have a TV for over 10 years, so I had no way of watching anything. And then when I did get a TV, I lived so far in the woods that I couldn't get internet that was strong enough for me to be able to stream. So I've never owned any kind of cable or satellite in my life, so I wouldn't have those things. So I would just use the TV to rent and watch movies from like the library or something. So it's only been in the last 2 years that I've ever like used any kind of streaming service. I'm like I guess like many other things in this world, I'm very far behind other people.
I don't know. I think there's still there's so many ways you can get stuff that it's not even as though you have to follow what the hell everybody else is doing. Like, if I want to watch something, I download it from SoulSeek, and if I ever tell people that, they're like, if they know what it is, which is often the case that they don't. But I'll explain that it's peer-to-peer like Napster was, and people are surprised that I would download things. But it's like, I don't know, like, why the hell not? I'd rather do that instead of having to pay for something or having to fool around with like whatever the hell. I guess, is it proxy servers or VPNs and shit like that, so you can get better Netflix if you're not in the U.S.? I guess you don't have to worry about that so much. But, yeah, I mean, to me, I think either way, you're going to have to pay money to get stuff, or you're going to have to do some amount of fooling around for it. And SoulSeek is pretty minimal fooling around, so far as I'm concerned. So, and everything's on there you could want, even really obscure stuff for, like, films and TV. So, yeah, I'm into that.
You're kidding me. I didn't realize that you could download. I used to download music, but I didn't realize that you could download movies too.
Yeah, you can get whatever you want off Soul. So you can get like programs and like like, applications for your computer and stuff like that. And then TV, movies, and like the weirdest obscure shit that you could think of is on there.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's the thing to do. Like go for it.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say I've tried to download it on my my new computer, and it won't download. I used to have it downloaded on my very old computer. I like sent them an email about it, but I never heard back from them. So it's pretty frustrating because I used to use it all the time, and now I just don't have access to it.
There's something weird I read about it that somebody put up. I don't know, some other kind of downloadable version of the program that isn't as good, and then if you go to the right website, then it's the one you should use. So it might be something like that. I don't know. But, like, we can talk with that later. I'll just shoot you the URL over for a good one or something.
Yeah, this is definitely not the most interesting thing to be talking about on the air.
No, I don't think so.
Old man yells at cloud.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. But we're about at the 18-minute mark now anyhow, so could be a good point to wrap it up, I suppose.
Yeah, we should definitely wrap it up with me saying the most boring thing imaginable. All right, yeah, that sounds good, buddy. It's been good talking to you. Thanks for having me on. This is such a big thrill for me.
Yeah, my pleasure, pal. We'll do it again, and enjoy that cereal.
Yeah, I certainly will. I'll be seeing you.
All righty, be seeing you. Bye-bye.
All right, goodbye.
Don't turn your back on Zach. Watch out for Zach. Wee, wee, wabba-doo, wee, wee, wabba-doo, wee, wee, wabba-doo.
Yeah, so I'm going to get into that ridiculous set of songs that have baby in the title. That's the big theme for this week. So probably the most painful song of all to listen to is what I'm going to start it off with. It's by the Swingers, which I don't think was an actual band. It's this thing that JCPenney had a promotion for in 1966. Like, I don't know, you bought some kind of a thing there, or maybe you spent a certain amount of money, and you'd get this 7-inch single. So anyway, it's this band, which is probably just a bunch of session musicians, called the Swingers, and then they have this song called Bay Hey Be Doll, BAY-HAY-BEE Doll. So yeah, you'll love it, I'm sure. I owned this on 7-inch myself up until before I moved overseas. I mean, I wasn't going to bring this piece of crap to Europe with me. You'll find out why, but it's, at least to hear it once, I think is pretty satisfying. Yeah, I think that's all I had to say about that. So yeah, I'll get to that, and then there's a bunch of others, and yeah, what more could you possibly want other than the Swingers?
The swinger with that flimmity flam fling. Who do they call the discotheque queen? It's Baby Doll in bell-bottom jeans. Who's the swinger with that clippity clap walk? Who's the swinger with that yakety yak talk? Who stops traffic when the light is green? It's Baby Doll in bell-bottom jeans. Move like a wind-up toy. Oh, what beauty, what fun, what joy. Keeps her motor running while she's standing still. Never turns it off and she never will. Who's the swinger with that booty-kid smile? Who's the swinger with that knacky-knack style? Who do they call the discotheque queen? It's Baby Doll.
And now it's time for the instrumental B-side. You're going to love it so much.
Sometimes I feel like crying. Sometimes I feel like dying. Sometimes I feel like saying, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave, don't leave me here, here, all alone, you know I love you so long, so long, so long. Never leave me. All alone. You know I love you. You know I so long. Why do you make me feel like I'm so wrong?
Why do you make me feel so wrong?
You know I love you.
You know I love you, honey.
From the start.
From the very start.
Why do you want to break my heart? Don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me, babe. You're breaking my heart. You're making me cry. Don't leave me, baby. Don't leave me, baby. You're breaking my heart. Don't make me cry.
You looked at my guy and he looked at you. Maybe you think he's ready for someone new. Let me tell you, I see him every day, looking at all the girls in the very same way. My baby looks, but he don't touch. My baby just loves me too much. I remember the first time I saw him driving around. My girlfriend said he can't get any girl in town, but they didn't know the price I'd pay just to hear him say he'd be mine one day. My baby looks, but he don't touch. My baby just loves me too much. You know it used to make me sad when he looked at girls. I'd feel so bad. That's the way he is, and everybody knows. My baby just looks, but that's as far as it goes. My baby looks, but he don't touch. My baby just loves me too much. My baby looks,
sure got a lot to learn. Ooh, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. The finest line across this universe. Yeah, the finest line across this universe. A man can't find a woman that won't steal his purse. I said, burn, baby, burn. Yes, I find myself in that person's place. What I see sure ain't no disgrace. I said, burn, baby, burn. Ooh, hear what I say. Yeah, hear what I say. I've been here before. I don't want no more. I said, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Ooh, burn, baby, burn.
Thinking back of him. Without your help, girl, how in the world am I gonna win? Now maybe you ought to pack up and go back to him. Oh, that's the hang up, baby. I've got your time. To thinking I ought to give up on you, but that thought only stays for a second or two. 'Cause you're just what I want, and I hate to go looking for someone new. Oh baby, please give me what he didn't want from you. That's the hang up, baby. I've got your time, but he's still got your heart and mind. Oh, that's the hang up, baby. I've got your time, but he's still got your heart and
Okay. Whoop. I'm still getting used to it. Yeah. Gee, I really should only dust once a year. It fucks everything up. All right, so that was Earl Scott. That's the Hang Up Baby. And that ends off the Baby set. You know, I was thinking about it while I was playing all those songs. It's really corny to call your significant other or whoever you're romantically involved with Baby. I don't think I can't recall ever having done that. I really don't think I have. And any sort of equivalent like Babe. I don't think Babe is quite as bad, but Baby is pretty corny. So, yeah, anyway. That was put out... Oh, jeez. Stupid notes. In there somewhere. On a single by Decca in 1968. All this stuff comes from singles, by the way. We're 7 inches anyhow. So there was Stud Cole before that. Burn Baby Burn. Also from 1968 through Pacific Atlantic Tribune was the name of the label. And then Norton Records reissued a whole collection of his stuff later, including that song. What else? Carol Connors, My Baby Looks But He Don't Touch. That's a real weird one. I don't know if the writers are condoning or condemning such behavior. It's really kind of ambivalent based on how Carol Connors sings the song. If she's, you know, just sort of somebody that's the butt of a joke in the song, or if the writer's saying that, oh, that's okay, don't worry about it. I guess it's all personal preference. Anyway, that came out in 1966 through Mira. Then it was Joe Lover and the Gay Lads Band, Don't Leave Me Baby, from a 1960 Parliament single. Annie Philippe, Baby Love, the only thing that's not from a single, but it's still a 7-inch, called Baby Love. It had 4 songs on it. So that's her questionable cover of the well-known song. That came out in 1965 through Riviera in France. Then Harvey and Doc with the Dwellers, Oh Baby, from a 1964 Annette single, and that's Doc Pumice and Phil Spector doing that. Started with the Swingers, Baby Doll, from the 1966 JCPenney Co. Inc. single, and I'm sure you're only too glad that I played both the vocal side and the instrumental side of that. I love how they have the instruments doing the vocal parts on the B sides, like the guitar and the whatever harmonica and organ. They're kind of rotating between that. I get a kick out of that. Anyhow, gonna play something by Slocks next. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'll probably just play like 2 or 3 songs now. Come back and play one more and wrap it up for the week. So this is called Use Me. It came out in 2016 on their 1-Up 10-inch as a self-released item. Here it is.
Use me.
I didn't make anybody stay here until 7 a.m. or 11 or whenever it is everybody finally left. I didn't make this kid pass out on my floor. People wanted to be here.
That was Borzoi. Desert Rose was the song. Comes from their album A Prayer for War, put in 2018 by 12XU. And that's, I really love the dynamics on that one. That's a neat one. And just wanted to say hi to those guys. They sent me a really nice note a while back through the Facebook page to say thanks for playing their stuff. So yeah, I'm only too happy to play cool stuff like that here on the show. And then also, actually, Slocks before that are always kind and leave a thank you note when I've played stuff by them before too. So yeah, I appreciate that kind of stuff, as silly as they may be. But yeah, that's pretty cool when people do that. So yeah, I played Slocks. Use Me was the song, and that's taken from One Up, put out in 2016. I'm going to play one more song to wrap up the show for the week. It's Autor Wasch Auf is the song, and it comes from their self-titled album put out by Die Plattenfirma last year. Thanks for being here, and I'll come back again next week. I'll post the replay later today along with the playlist, and I don't think I made an announcement about this yet anywhere online, but if you go to the awman.net page, you can actually find out how to access the podcast version, because I finally got around to doing that. So it's on 5 different services, and if you really want on something else, you can send me an email. Let me know, and I'll probably be able to do that too. So, that ought to do it. Thanks, and talk to you next week.
Just look after yourself, as they always say, because no one else will.
Let us get the fuck out of here.
Be seeing you.
And you.